Kyle said I'm fat as f, so instead of giving me a nice refeed, I'm just getting chicken breast. Oh, I wasn't going to use sauce on top, but you told me not to use sauces.
Oh, you going to listen to that?
Yeah, bro, I don't want to be fat on stage.
Just do the 99 one, 160 of it, and veggies.
So I can put sauce on that then?
No, bro.
This is just like a block of turkey right now. Oh, cookies. And there's a whole box of cookies over there too.
No. Asparagus.
Yummy.
Oh,
it's like popcorn.
yeah, bud.
Yeah, it tastes exactly the same. Oh, let's go. A little bit of that. What? That's fine. Man, that was a little fucking drizzle. You should have seen the shit I was using before. There, we got our cinnamon. Hey, that's
Fucking do it how you're supposed to for a day. Can you be a bodybuilder?
Bro, look at... No, I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm a fucking influencer, okay? This is as good as you can get.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that. There's like nothing on there. Besides cinnamon. And like
I
1
hope you get
nanogram.
third. You're gonna get third. Okay?
Dude, I hope I get third. That would be fucking amazing. Third? I was hoping for 10th, bro. Huh. It's still cold on one side. It's so bad, bro.
Raid Okies. Do like a huge fucking barbecue. So just put
Video.
oh, yeah. Leading up to the show, he wants me and James here.
No, I just tracked that fork so perfectly.
It just tastes like complete ass. It's not as bad as the turkey though. The turkey was fucking dreadful. But this isn't much better. I don't know if I told you guys, but all I had for cheat meals after my show was we had sushi, which I only had like 2 special rolls and then 2 or 3 healthy rolls. Then I had a couple cookies, yes, like sure, 2 cookies tops, literally tops. No, for real, 2. You had 6?
No, you had 6.
No, for real, because it was probably even less than 2. Then the next morning, I had 1.5 crepes. I had a ham and cheese crepe and a half of like a chocolate crepe. And that was it, bro. I didn't cheat after that. I guess that was enough to like make me watery because that was just probably a shit ton of calories that I didn't even realize. So now today is kind of like we're going a little harder on the whole dehydration and less food than we were for last prep. Not last prep, last show. Yes, all of my things. Yeah, soon. You know where the rooms are? Like actual hotel?
Yeah, so straight left and then loop around.
Okay, to get to the hotel room.
Yeah.
Whoa, Sir Kyle.
James?
Yes.
Alright. James, men's physique, right?
And open. And
5'8" and a half.
I would say, here's a 100% chance.
156. No special number this time.
This is photography if you win. This has all the show information, who, when to be where, photography, all of that, okay?
Okay.
So if you have any questions on what's where, that'll be in there. We did run out of badges. Super important that you have your number, because you will need that to get backstage. So don't lose that number, okay? It becomes extra important.
I need a favor.
What's up?
I need a food scale.
I'll start heating up the stuff now. What's up, bro? There's no microwave in here. But I'm gonna eat this, and then if you guys don't mind going to Walmart or something.
No bags, no straws.
There's no straws.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this looks so
I don't know. So guys, you gotta wait.
Stand up squat, James. pull down more. Push
More
push
bend?
the hip back a little bit, just a little bit, so I can see the top of the quad.
Wait, what do you?
I want to see the left quad flex.
Okay.
I was suggesting just a slight bend to it.
Okay.
Like
that?
Yeah, dude. Right?
Wow.
It's crazy. Excellent.
Wild. It's all that fucking syrup.
I told you, bro. You didn't want to listen to me.
Can you hit a fucking front double, please?
Hey, listen. I'm sorry you're mad about the whole syrup situation, bro. I want bacon and eggs. Nice. You want a bagel? I'm getting a bagel after this. Not after prejudging, I mean after the show.
Yeah.
I'm trying every bagel place in New Jersey.
Dude,
That's what I call a reverse diet. I know. Guys, I'm morphed. I'm morphed today. I've been watery every day. No, I did some more stuff. Basically I flushed all the water out. So I've been very watery Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and even this morning, Friday. And over the course of the day, like, I woke up pretty watery, and over the course of the day, I have just transformed. Like, I look way different now. And even Vaughn was saying, like, Vaughn and Grant were looking when we got the spray tan, and we were just looking in the mirror as we were drying, and they were both like, where the fuck did your obliques come from? Like, they literally look razor sharp now. And so I know it's not just in my head. Like, I've definitely, like, whatever happened today, whatever I did, it has worked, whatever Kyle did. So I'm finally feeling like somewhat confident about this show. And leading up, like, up until this point, I've felt like pretty shitty about how I was gonna do, or at least how I was gonna look. I don't really care as much about how I do, because I can't control who shows up, but I can control how I look. So I at least want to look the best that I can. And if I end up doing poorly, but I look the best that I can, then I did everything I can do. But, you know, if I do poorly and I didn't do, and, like, you know, I didn't bring the best package that I could, then I think that would really upset me. All right, Kyle wants me to have 16 ounces of water now. Rehydrate a little, I guess. Not rehydrate, just don't die. What's up?
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing lovely.
How'd I look?
Like shit.
Did I?
I don't think you look better than this morning.
I think I look great.
Oh, I say great, you look good.
Yeah, but
Finished
you
project.
never.
I don't get
Great is.
compliments.
I know. That would be a very high compliment.
Yeah, that's not happening today.
All right. Maybe if
Maybe.
I win Mr. O, do you think?
Tomorrow morning I'll consider.
Really?
Yeah, I might say you look great. Small chance.
Should I have black coffee or something?
Now?
Yeah.
You don't need to unless you're tired. I'm trying to stay awake. Otherwise you'll
No, I was thinking just to piss more.
No,
How do I need Tito's tonight?
Did it help you last time?
I mean, I don't know. Probably.
Yeah. I'm sure I can grab it from somebody.
Okay. We don't have plates. We don't have a food scale. We don't have Tito's.
Vaughn's got that alley has a scale. I'll get a scale.
What we got going on here?
Got a little barbecue in the hotel room.
Little cookout action.
Cooking up some fillets.
We got our little setup here. We got the window open because this is a hotel room, so there's a fire or smoke detector right there. So if we were to just cook this out on the table, the smoke would rise up and our room would get flooded. So
Some fucking
we're
young
some problem
geniuses.
solvers, man.
We're something, alright.
Yeah, we should have been bodybuilders. We should have been engineers. Kyle, how important? Well, I guess I know how important reversing is, but what's like the protocol gonna be like? Do you think I'm gonna have trouble with like cheating and such?
Are you gonna have trouble?
Yeah. Do you think, given, you know, your experience with me, the kind of person that I am, do you think I'm going to be able to pretty seamlessly follow a reverse diet and, like, not gain 25 pounds in 3 days, or what?
I think you're capable of it. Do I think it'd be a little challenging for you? Yeah, I think so.
What like first week? What is it going to look like in terms of flexibility?
So,
And how different will first week be from like peak week diet?
so I would say like think of like your 3 week out diet, right? Where you kind of had a high day still, you have some base diet,
Yeah.
and that's kind of how it was, right? Most times for most people, I don't give them cheat meals for like a while because of the fact of what they will do with that cheat meal, right?
Uh-huh.
And what I will do is I'll take that high day. Let's just say you had 2 a week, then base days and off days. I'll immediately increase the off day. The base days I will slowly try to match that first column, that high day.
Mm-hmm.
Once I get to that, then you only have training day, non-training day. That's like a maintenance phase. And then from there, when you're ready for an off season, hey, we want to work on your back. On your back days should be this diet, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But for you, starting right out, obviously I would expect you're going to have 1 or 2 free meals a week. You can probably get away with it, number one, and number two, if you don't have that on your plan, you're not going to follow it. So I need to make something that's sustainable for you, that's realistic. And then I also know I need to be kind of up your ass, because if you stop sending pictures or you're not updating me with your weight, before you know, you're going to weeks are going to go by, you're going to get soft, and you're not going to be happy with how you look compared to what your ideal look, as you told me when I first came to Houston. That was your ideal look, if you can manage that for 6 to 8 weeks after. And the reality is you can keep that conditioning for quite some time.
About 4 weeks. It was about 3.5 weeks out when Kyle first came. So I was lean. I was very lean, but I wasn't bone dry shredded.
And I think you can reverse successfully and maintain very good body composition.
Mm-hmm.
You might not be as hard because you're not. I mean, not that you use much anyway, but you're not using certain PEDs.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no reason people get fat. People get fat because they start having crazy cheat meals to where your low day, for example, is now 1 meal of a free meal. And then they do it day after day. Will you be able to get away? Our show's on Saturday, so Sunday when we go to eat, am I worried how you'll look Monday? No. But if you start eating Monday and then Tuesday, you're going to be up 10, 15 pounds. That's not water. It's you're putting on fat very quickly.
Yeah.
So people like to pretend it's water, but it's not water. It's fat, and there's nothing you can do to get it off because your body's not ready to go back into a deficit.
Right.
So I think whatever your goal is, from what I understand with you, you set goals, you can crush them. But if you have this loose thing in your head where you don't really care, then you're gonna have a hard time.
1 cheat meal a week, bro.
Like I said, for you, I think we could do 2.
All right, 2. Cause he's on the phone now. But I was gonna say, when I do a cheat meal, like I don't really go that crazy, cause I think a lot of people, they get a cheat meal and they become completely irresponsible, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna get 5 tubs of ice cream and like 18 burgers and a bunch of fries and a milkshake and cookies. And it's like, if Kyle were to give me a cheat meal, I would probably just get Chick-fil-A and get like a couple like fried chicken sandwiches, and that would be it. Like maybe a lemonade. I don't really go that crazy with cheat meals because I don't have a huge stomach. So if I'm craving something, it's pretty easy to satisfy the craving. I don't need to keep eating and eating and eating and eating. That's why after the first show, like I had a few special rolls and a couple normal rolls, like healthy rolls, and I was pretty full after that. Like I didn't really need to keep eating. And then the next day I had like 1.5 crepes and like a cookie. But again, that satisfied me. I just had like chicken for the rest of the day after that, but my cravings were satisfied. So I think like 2 or even 3 cheat meals a week is going to be fine for me reversing, because like as long as Kyle says don't go crazy with the cheat meals, and like here's kind of the range of macros that I want you to stay in, like I don't want it to be more than 50 grams of fat in your cheat meal, I can follow that. And if he says I don't want it to be more than like 100 grams of carbs in your cheat meal, I can follow that too. Like I don't need to go crazy with each cheat meal.
No, I think that'd be fine for you, right? You just have to be honest with yourself. It's about being honest with yourself. Most people can't be honest. Like for me, when I have free meals, sometimes I used to eat too much.
Yeah.
That's what I would do. I would eat way too much. I'd binge. That's what it was. It's not healthy, but it's a very common. And I was aware of it. Once I became aware of it, it's more like, all right, I need to stop doing this. Maybe I need to stop having them, or I need to restrict myself. Like, don't have certain foods. Because like the main thing I don't want is for you to have those meals and the next day your stomach is all messed up and you can't eat your normal food. So now you're impeding progress because you're not even eating.
Right.
Right?
You're just throwing everything out of whack.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think like if you did give me a cheat meal, I just don't think it would be that crazy. So I think it'll be good, but I do think it's gonna be hard because like once I get a taste of it, I'm gonna want a cheat meal every day. So I need to limit it, 2 or 3 times a week. And if it is 3 times a week, then it's gonna have to be a set amount of calories per meal that I can't exceed. So maybe it's like 900 calories in that meal, and it can't be anything more than that. And I'm cool with doing that. Like if I have to track my cheat meal, whatever. But I think my issue is gonna be snacking, because like I'm a snacker. I walk in the pantry, I see like yummy things, and I'm just like, oh, I'll just take a little bit. And when I'm on prep, I can kind of ignore that and be like, no, because that actually matters, and that's gonna change your look. But reversing, it might, I might try to convince myself like, oh, it doesn't matter if I just have like a little bowl of chips, whatever.
I would say snacking is very common. Like again, something I have personal experience doing. I'll see cookies, eat some cookies.
Mm-hmm.
What I would try to do for you is like, if you're going to have those snacks, add it to the meal.
Mm-hmm.
Eat your whole meal first and then have the snack. Don't wait like an hour, have a snack, an hour, have a snack, because then before you know it, you're just eating the whole day.
Quite crummy. Kind of mid. They burnt it. New Amsterdam. This isn't Tito's. Is it gonna make me watery? Gorilla Dream Code Jam. Oh, I'm having a rice cake, man.
Bro, stop.
I'm having a single rice cake, bro.
Give a fuck. What are you doing? Why? What does that do for you? What does that do? What does that do for you?
What do you gain?
Does that make you feel better?
Yeah.
Made you feel better?
Well, I don't have anything sweet to chase it with. Chasing vodka with water.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm not a partier, bro. I don't drink ever.
That's fine.
That's the first drink I've ever had.
That's bullshit.
The fuck did I do?
Stop drinking water. Just go to sleep.
Bro, I'm going to puke, bro.
Only because you took your digestive enzymes after the meal. That sure didn't help.
Kenneth Bender. Wakey wakey, champ.
Show date.
Just sleep, pal.
Actually, not bad.
Neither did I. I only got up once to pee, and I
Yeah,
slept like a
same.
rock besides that. Wait, you peed too?
I did.
Did you flush the toilet?
No, because I don't want to wake anyone up.
Same, bro. So we combined our piss into one fucking goblet. The goblet of fire. I just did quick little check-ins with Kyle. Judging from Grant and Vaughn's reaction, I think I looked pretty good. They were saying how I morphed. They were saying how I morphed since Thursday. Like, just completely morphed, changed, looked completely different. Which is true. I'm not the same man. Alright, so we're on our way to get our second coat of tan. It's kind of the third coat, but they did the first 2 coats, one right after the other. So, it's kind of the second coat. It's like 8:45, 8:40 right now. So we're gonna get this done, come back, have our bacon and eggs, which I know Greg loves. And we're gonna get that in, fill me up for the stage. And that's that. I'm looking quite dry right now. Yeah, just caught water, man. That's all it was. I didn't really get fat in the last week. I just got watery.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Kenny, is that like crevice right there, would you say, would be the same or if not deeper than the Grand Canyon?
It's a deep crevice.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna insert this into James. Do you smell that?
Mm-hmm.
Holy fuck. Dude, that smells so good. Jeez.
Holy shit, bro. Jesus, it's like there's literally a cloud in here. Eggs, bacon, and rice. And now gotta have some rice cakes. And that's it before prejudging. I got more food. Let's go.
Sure.
Before prejudging?
You're gonna be on for like 3 hours.
I'm not gonna be on for 3 hours.
Probably, yeah.
Damn, bro. When am I gonna be on stage for finals? Like midnight?
I mean, only top 5 pose usually, so it'll go a little faster.
Oh, true.
Jeez, bro, you gotta go.
What?
You gotta go, bro.
Bro, what do you think I'm fucking doing? I just took a shit and wiped my ass. You want me to go down there with a shitty ass? Damn. Yo, what's up? Holy shit. What up, dude?
I came to surprise you.
I was so fucking mad I didn't even notice you there.
What up? Came to support.
Thank you, bro.
Get your pro card. He's getting his pro card today.
Now I got him.
Front relax.
Front relax, front double, side chest, back double, into a side try. Okay. And then abs and thigh.
Alright, so we came into the venue where the show's at, and as soon as I walked in, she knows the camera. She's like, "You're not going to use that, right? No photo, no video, nothing." And I guess I didn't realize how strict they're going to be about it, so. Dude.
What the fuck? I don't even know what to say.
And so they were going on our back, like making sure we were only taking photos. So I was like, fuck it, bro, I'm gonna bamboozle him. And I screen recorded my photo.
No way.
Yeah. And so it's just like a screen recording.
Dude, that is fucking 200 IQ.
Nah, I
Holy
went crazy.
shit.
And then I got all of these too.
That's
Get
wild,
fucked.
bro.
Get fucked, NPC, get fucked.
Oh my god. I would
but
like
you
to
broke.
say I am NPC #1 fan. Please give me my pro card.
I'm not associated with this guy. Bro, top 2 though.
Dude, I was center stage at the end.
Yeah.
That's wild. Like,
Oh, that's when I got kicked
wild.
out. I didn't see that. I didn't know you were center stage.
Or they moved us at the very end. I got moved to center. It's crazy. I just wanted first call outs, and I definitely have that. Top 2 gets me my pro card, and I don't know. We'll see finals. But I've already, you know.
Wow.
Let's go.
That's so hype.
But if I maintain prejudging, like if I look exactly the same and third place looks exactly the same, for finals that they did prejudging, then I have my pro card. So I get second in my class.
Hey, bro.
That's what I told Kyle, but he's like, he doesn't want to flatten me out. Started center stage, and then they moved him to second. which means like he was between first and second, closer to first, at first, and then they're like, maybe second. But with me, I started in like 5th in Classic, and then they moved me 4th, 3rd, 2nd. So like, the only reason that I got moved up to 2nd was because the guy who was in 3rd, he couldn't hold, or the guy who was in 2nd before me, he couldn't hold his poses. He started to tire out. So.
Yeah, but it's not always about center stage. Like they could just be comparing.
Yeah.
So the guy who like is 1, they can move him just because they want to compare him next to the other guy.
True, but
so
normally
you could be 1. Like
they would compare the other person to you. So if you're center stage and they want to compare someone to you, they will move someone else to you. They won't move you out of center stage.
True.
You know what I mean?
I don't know, bro. That big black dude was fucking.
That big black dude's unbeatable, but there's another big black dude.
Like, I think he's beatable.
There's 2 big black dudes at this fucking show, bro. Alright, so prejudging just went down. I'm fucking exhausted. It was supposed to start at like 9, and we thought maybe I would be on stage at like 10:30, but I ended up not getting on stage until what, like, I don't know, afternoon. It was late, and then I had to do men's physique as well, so it ended up just getting very late, and I've just been posing like all morning / afternoon. So between check-ins and then actually being on stage, so I moved around center stage. My class was fucking huge. There were like, I don't know, just visibly it looks like maybe 25, 30 people in it. And this is like a pro qualifying show, so they're like stacked. They're not like amateurs, you know. You have to I think win your class or win overall at like a local show to qualify for this one. So like everyone that's coming in is like at least at a base level of hugeness. So like a class of 30 people that have all qualified for a show is much harder than a class of like 30 complete amateurs, obviously. So you know, I was hoping for first call outs. I got that, and then the first call-outs were so close because it was like such strong competition that they did top 5 in the first call-outs, and like they posed us hard. Like they were moving us around, and I ended up swapping with the guy who was in 2nd. Me and him swapped, so then I was in 2nd. So usually the way things go, I don't want to jinx it, but usually the way things go is that with prejudging, however you place on stage, wherever they place you on stage, is probably how you're going to do at finals. Things can change though, like if I were to come in super watery for finals, which Kyle, he wouldn't let that happen, or if the other guy, maybe he was watery for prejudging, but he happens to dry the fuck out for finals, like it is possible that he could come back and beat me, so it's still going to be a fight. I got to go through my routine, and then they're going to place us, so there's a pretty good shot at a pro card here. I don't want to jinx it, but like just based on the facts, there's a good shot here. So we will see how things go. And yeah, I'm just gonna chill out until then.